Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have finally given us a bit more information on the free-to-play Super 17 that we'll be getting in the game. Because remember, they announced this unit, I should say, in the last reveals and stuff, but we really didn't get any information about the unit like that, apart from him apparently being able to do extra damage against Saiyans, but that was really it. But now we have more details thanks to the Twitter accounts. So the tweet says, event exclusive Super 17 is coming. Main restores health and ki and nullifies enemy special actions when changing cover. Uniques draw a strike card and restore 30 ki when faced with an enemy and grant +1 draw speed level when entering the battlefield. Now, these abilities sound pretty nice, right? Like I said, I think in one of the Zenkai videos of one of the Zenkai units that actually doesn't have one of the modern abilities, being able to nullify literally anything is a prevalent ability. In this current meta, you can't release and not be able to nullify anything. Cover change, element factor, endurance, something, right? So him being able to nullify cover change is good, because I would say that's probably one of the most prevalent abilities in the game, is being able to do strike cover, blast cover, or in Broly's case, special skill cover, special move cover, and all that stuff, right? So being able to nullify that is good, right? And then of course, he gets a unique ability that helps him draw strike cards and also restores his ki by 30, which is nice when he's faced with an enemy and grants him +1 draw speed. So being able to get your ki up, getting a guaranteed card, and of course, being able to raise your card draw speed is also all good, because that means that one, you're practically able to get a guaranteed hit. Well, not guaranteed, but you know what I mean. You have a card, you have the ki, you have the option to utilize the card if you so choose. And not only that, with the card draw speed going up, you have a greater probability of being able to keep your combo going. Granted, him getting 30 ki when he draws, you know, or when he utilizes his unique is good and all, but being able to maintain that, right? Being able to constantly be able to pull cards and being able to constantly get ki will really benefit, on top of being able to, you know, get +1 on your card draw speed. So that way, when you get a card, more often than not, you'll have enough ki. But honestly speaking, I don't really know how well this Super 17 is gonna work in this meta. And the reason being is because GT is dead. I don't know anybody right now using GT, realistically speaking, because the main unit on that team is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He's obviously still a good unit and is still relevant to this meta, but that's it. Like, nobody's using the other Super Saiyan 4s, because even though they're both Zenkai units, they themselves are pretty outdated. Omega Shenron is also a unit that people are not using, both the Ultra and the Sparking one, which the Sparking one was what? That was back in the 2nd anniversary? So there is no way in the world that people are going to be using GT right now. They just don't have the current viability apart from what? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? And that's not even to discredit like Majub, for example, because I do think Majub is still like he is a good unit in truth, but there is so much that counters Majub now that he doesn't get that much playtime anymore. But that's besides the point. All in all though, GT is just not in a good spot. So for them to try to buff that tag with Super 17, I don't know if that's going to amount to much, unless they're going to be trying to prepare something GT related for Legends Festival. That would be a completely different story, because even at that, GT as a tag gets no love. It's kind of in a similar vein as Dragon Ball Saga, where Dragon Ball Saga does get units, but they get units very sparingly, and that's an understatement. We haven't gotten a new like Dragon Ball Saga unit in a while. So actually, I think even the girls tag has it worse, because they really don't get units like that. So you guys see my point though. GT really doesn't get that much love. It truthfully makes no sense. They should be one of the most snap tags in the game, but unfortunately that's just not the case. Now again, the tags that Super 17 would be on are GT, event exclusive as well, androids, and powerful opponents. So I don't know. Like, the safest tags for him right now would be to buff powerful opponents and androids. I think that's it. GT just doesn't make sense, and if he does buff GT, then we have to be getting a massive GT buff soon. Again, probably for like Legends Festival or something. But if he's on androids, he'll be safe. Again, 17 and 18 would be on that tag as well, and they're still really, really powerful. Like, they have what? Cell. If you want to use them, they have the gammas. Like, they're relatively okay, right? I don't think that androids will be in a bad spot. If he's on powerful opponent, well, obviously he'll have the tag, but if he buffs powerful opponent, he's definitely good because he has what? Tapion, he has Cooler, he has Broly, he has the androids, he has a lot of powerful units in this current meta that will definitely back him up. So if he's on powerful opponent, like, you know, again, boosting the tag, then he will be perfectly fine. No doubt about that. Now, apart from his tags though, it also comes down to how well the unit will perform, because again, as of late, units have been really strong. Free-to-play units specifically, they've been really, really strong. I mean, prime example of that is the metal cooler we got, the blue metal cooler. He was a really good unit, and I've seen people use him even currently, and he still holds his own very well. He was a solid unit. So with Super 17, a unit that has only, if I'm not mistaken, only 2 other units in the game, one being an EX unit and the other one being the first iteration of him we ever got, which was the green Super 17 that is also a Zenkai unit. I'm really hoping that they bring something special to the table with this unit. Although I don't expect anything different for his animations, because again, we only have 2 Super 17s in the game, so I don't really expect much in the animation department. But in terms of his capabilities, I hope that they do bring something special. I mean, heck, they could definitely bring his cover change back where he's able to absorb blasts. That would be great, right? Or I don't know, like give him some sort of cover change if they wanted to. Granted, I mean, a lot of free-to-play units, if I'm not mistaken, don't even get that type of ability unless it was the Ultras, right? Because Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and no, yeah, just Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta had cover change. I don't remember if Omega Shenron had one or not. It's been a long time since I've used that unit. But I mean, if they give him something, that'll be nice. All in all, though, this unit is kind of in a gray area. I don't think the unit itself will be bad. Again, free-to-play units have been very good as of late. Very, very good. The issue is, which tags will this unit buff? I can guarantee one of them will be event exclusive. There's no way that it won't be. It's just, what will the other 2 tags will be? If one is powerful opponent, I think he will ultimately be okay. If it's androids, I think he'll be all right up until like we get like, superhero content in the game, because obviously if we get more gammas, then, or I'll say newer iterations of the gammas, then that'll be an androids buff. So he should be okay. But if he gets GT as a tag that he buffs, I significantly doubt he'll be okay unless we get a major overhaul for GT. Again, one unit cannot carry that entire team, and the only truly viable unit from that tag as of right now is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So again, only time will tell. Regardless though, I am still excited for this unit, but I do want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on the brand new free-to-play Super 17 that we'll be getting in the game soon? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.